There it is. Big hits, baby. Woo! Elves in the house. Minus 25. Uh-oh! Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today, playing with Elves in Kaldheim. This deck slaps. Kind of reminds me of Goblins a little bit. You know, we're not flooding the field as aggressively, but it's there. And, you know, the Elves in Historic are going to be wacky after these additions because this standalone Elf deck is going to be able to compete in Standard without a doubt, you guys. Get your Doomskars ready, because if you don't have them, Elves is going to roll you over. Let's find out more and break down this amazing deck. All right, so we're in Abzan colors, white, black, and green, and playing with Elf Tribal. So we're going to see a lot of Elves in this deck, and then we'll break down the deck list, then we'll talk about strategies and synergies afterwards, so you get a full idea of everything, and then we can kind of put the pieces all together. So starting us off, Jaspera Sentinel. This is a 1/2 with reach. Not that bad, right? We like things with reach. And of course, we can tap it to tap an untapped creature we control to add 1 mana of any color. This is nice, you know, just to allow us to ramp, because we are looking to ramp really aggressively with the Elves. Moving on, we've got 2 copies of the Wildwood Tracker, a 1/1. Whenever Wildwood Tracker attacks or blocks, if you control another non-human creature, Wildwood Tracker gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. This is just in here as a low CMC filler. It's nice because it's easy to get into play. Moving on to our 2 drops, 4 copies of Fiend Artisan, a 1/1. Fiend Artisan gets +1/+1 for each creature in our graveyard. That's nice in itself. We can also pay 1 + X to tap the Artisan, sacrificing another creature as well, to search our library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less, putting it into the battlefield, then shuffling our library, activating this ability only anytime we could cast a sorcery. So this is really nice because there are a few specific Elves in our deck that we really want to get out as a priority, and Fiend Artisan will allow us to do that, and it will actually also allow us to, you know, maybe potentially grab a big baddie for the win condition as well. So moving on, 2 copies of our Wildborn Preserver, a little bit more filler in the deck here. A 2/2 with flash and reach. Whenever another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X. When you do, put +1/+1 counters equal to X on the Preserver. So, you know, this is not bad. It's good to have it with flash. It's a cheap cost, and it allows us to sink, you know, our spare mana into later on. And, you know, we do have a lot of spare mana that we could actually sink into the Preserver. So the synergy with the Preserver here is really nice, and we'll break that down in a second. 3 copies of our Sculptor of Winter, a 2/2 that will allow us to tap it to untap target snowland, you know, which is really nice. We've got some snowlands in the deck, so allowing us to ramp a little bit as well. Tap the land, tap the Sculptor, untap the land type deal. Into one of our main engines in the deck. One of the most broken cards I've found so far within Elves is the Elvish Warmaster. You know, this is going in every Elf deck that is ever made in Arena from here on out. A 2/2 for 2. Whenever 1 or more other Elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. So if you have an ability to tap something to bring an Elf in on your opponent's turn or something, you know, you want to be doing that as well as on your turn. So you could potentially get 1 on your turn, 1 on their turn, and again, only once each turn, which, you know, it does need that limiter because this is a very good card. We can also pay 7 to give Elves we control +2/+2 and Death Touch until the end of turn, which is a little bit wacky. We've got a Skemfar Avenger. This is a 3/1, and whenever another non-token Elf or Berserker you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life. You know, we're still kind of balancing the deck a little bit. There's lots of cards that we want to incorporate, and I think as we, you know, move forward, we might have a couple extra copies of the Avenger in the deck. But right now, you know, just 1 copy, testing it out, and it does seem to perform quite nice. But again, we need to be focusing on our engines. Rally of the Ranks, an enchantment for 2. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, obviously Elves. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. So we're going quite wide with all of the Elf tokens that we're creating through the Warmaster, and then the Rally of Ranks will increase them, right? So, you know, this is probably better to create +1/+1 on all of our creatures rather than running, you know, more Skemfar Avengers or something like this. So, you know, it does become a balancing act that we're working on. And, you know, we're close, but we're going to dial it in for you guys a little bit more as we continue throughout the coming weeks. One copy of Llanowar Visionary. This is our first 3-drop, a 2/2, and when it enters the battlefield, we get to draw a card. It's also ability to tap for mana. You know, the ramp is what we're looking for. The elves are what we're looking for, and, you know, it will replace itself with a draw. So even that is quite nice. We also have a single copy of Harald, King of Skemfar, a 3/2 with Menace. When Harald, King of Skemfar, enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an Elf, Warrior, or Tyvar card from among them. Put it into your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Absolutely amazing. You know, it comes into play. It allows us to search for the top 5 cards of our library, basically grab whatever we want, whether that be, you know, an Elvish Warmaster, a Tyvar, or, you know, some of these other cards that we'll begin to highlight here. So another card that, you know, it's a legendary, so we're only running one of, and we have the ability, you know, to tutor it out with the Fiend Artisan. So, you know, much like Skemfar Avenger, we can grab it with our Artisan really easily, similar to the Visionary. So there's not a requirement to run 4 of these cards if those are the specific cards that we need. And, you know, grabbing a creature that grabs another creature is, you know, never really a bad idea. Talking about grabbing our creatures, we've got 4 copies of Agadeem's Awakening. Sorcery for 3+X to return from our graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that have different converted mana costs of X or less. So, you know, we've got everything 4 and down, so we can cast this for 7, grab a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and 4-drop, you know, throw those into play. And, you know, obviously if there's ETB effects that will trigger the Warmaster, that'll happen, which is pretty cool. You know, talking about some of our more powerful 4-drops, the Canopy Tactician is a 3/3. Other elves you control get +1/+1. So, you know, a similar Anthem effect to compare with Rally of the Ranks, right? So, you know, all of our elves are getting +1/+1. You can also tap it to add 3 mana, which is like super duper ramp and really, really nice. And again, it's an elf that would trigger the Warmaster, and then the Warmaster's tokens will get buffed up, and that's the whole game plan. Into our broken cards now, Tyvar Kell. This is a 4 CMC Planeswalker, 3 loyalty when it comes in, which it needs to be because this guy's powerful. Elves you control have tap to add 1 black mana. Wow. So this is really good. We can dump this mana into our Agadeem's Awakening. We can dump this mana into our Fiend Artisan. We can dump this mana into our Wildborn Preserver. Very, very good. +1, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target elf, untap it, against Death Touch until the end of turn, right? You know, basically means your opponent's not going to block that creature because they don't want to lose their defenders to the Death Touch. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? You can also -6, and you get an emblem with whenever you cast an elf spell, it gains haste until the end of turn, and you draw 2 cards, which, you know, should be elf spells, and you play those, they get haste, you draw more cards, and you just fold out because you have basically unlimited mana, and you just keep playing more elves and elves and elves and elves. But if that's not enough, we also have 4 copies of Harald United, or Harald Unites the Elves, a enchantment saga with Golgari colors for 4. First off, we mill 3 cards, then we may put an Elf or Tyvar card from our graveyard into the battlefield. This is really nice to play later on in the game, in case, you know, your stuff gets destroyed, your opponent kills Tyvar, you just bring him back. Again, you can play this organically and take the risk that the mill is good, but it's always better to play late game or when you know you've got something like your Warmaster or your Tactician in the graveyard that you want back in play right away. Next up, put a +1/+1 counter on each elf you control. Yup. Finally, whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target creature and opponent controls gets -1/-1 till the end of turn. Stop it. Stop it. So this means that you go wide with elves, right? You've got 15, 20 elves in play. You attack, and now you get to deal 20 -1/-1s to all of your opponent's different creatures and just totally destroy their whole field. It's too much, you guys. It's absolutely wacky stuff. Pulling it together with our lands, 2 Indatha Triomes, 4 Branchloft Pathways, 4 Darkbore Pathways, and Slitherboar Pathways. And then we've got some snow land, 6 forests, and 3 swamps. To bring it together, we do have a sideboard we're flirting with, like I mentioned, a little bit of removal and then some more Avengers. But, you know, we are playing best of 1 today. That's all that's accessible in the event, sadly. Bringing together some of the strategies and synergies here now, you know, getting Tyvar out right away allows you to do anything, right? It allows you to dump the mana in, like I mentioned, into your Fiend Artisan, into your Preserver, you know, into your Awakening if you've got things in the grave. You know, you can just start grabbing your Fiend Artisan, you know, sacking Skemfar, bringing it back, right? Grabbing another creature. And again, our primary drops are the Elvish Warmaster, right? Get as many copies as you can of him in play, and then you're dropping your Tactician on top of him, right? Your Tyvar as well, and then Rally of the Ranks. So it's a really easy deck to play, and it's a really, really fun and powerful deck to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck breakdown so far. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to your friends. We're using Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant today for all of our tracking needs. You can download that for free in the description below if you're on Windows. Thanks for your time and attention. Again, you can support financially on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and our Amazon link. Let's get into today's gameplay footage, which is, it's so fun. Like, we're getting people down to -30 on like turn 4 and turn 5. So enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe one more time if you haven't done it. And we'll see you soon for our wrap-up thoughts. All right, well, I think we have to mulligan this. I mean, 2 Tyvars looks kind of gross. If we end up with 2 again, we'll toss them. Start nice and slow. Boros, hey? Boros aggro. Even better. We're probably gonna nuke the heck out of that, but we'll leave it there. We get to go for a dig. Luminarch Aspen's really good. Bunch of new cards being played here, I see. Visionary is not the worst. I mean, we could trade with anything now. But if we trade with the Charger, we lose both creatures. We need a land so we can play our Harald. Alright, they're chilling, thinking about it. Goes to the Robber. I'll actually block the Robber. I have no shame in that. I will not block the Charger, though. Fourth land off the top. Nice. No. Maybe we can draw a land here. Yeah, nice. We can't do anything with it, sadly. So we're still just chilling. Straight chilling. Another Robber, wow. What's up with people playing all these new cards? You know what I mean? Everybody's just playing these new cards. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, let's take a dig, see what we can get. Maybe we can pull another Tyvar. Nope. Probably just taking the dig is best. I mean, pushing all our elves up is cool, but we're not going to survive the turn. And I think the Warmaster's best. Super duper dead here, though. Skyclave Apparition, another new card. Did they play this Sentinel off of ours from their Robber? Right? I feel like that's what happened. Nothing. Nothing. game. Such original content. Alright, we go first. Always fun. We got the wicked background. You know, we're gonna be up to no good here, that means. We should probably just push the Sentinel out first. That way we can tap our tracker for mana. Play our Winter. Bloop. Look at us go. We should be able to Tyvar. Literally doesn't matter.
Our legacy will celebrate us like the gods of old. I saved a monster for you.
We're just chilling. I mean, the Berserker's got first strike. I'm not overly worried about it, but no blocks here. Maybe they shock it as well on top. We just try to let them have it, though. We want to keep all the tokens we can. Alright, they've got mana. Another Berserker. Into a Dusk Wielder. Interesting.
Go, earn your renown.
So we're kind of tapped out here, but it's fine. No attacks. And then we can start pulling our lords out. Our, oh, where is he? A Canopy Tactician with our Fiend Artisan. So we need to be paying, what, 4 mana? 3 mana? Extra less, 5 mana. Berserker in play. That's okay. Our turn. We don't draw anything. Which is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we could easily make a token. And then sack the token. Oh no, cancel. We need to tap this, and then untap no land. And then do it. Right, we're pulling 4-drop. Pay 5. Sacrificing this 2/2. I think we want that Warmaster or the Tactician. Probably the Tactician, because we already made the token. Right? So now we're pretty tough. We could probably start smashing in soon. You know, these do have first strike, which is annoying. So we'll hold off. We're ready, though. We're really, really close. Every time this Fiend Artisan can just pull another body for us. Menace, that's okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go Harald over Fiend Artisan. Right, we get our Warmaster anyways. And then we can 0 2 elf tokens because of the Warmaster.
Earn your renown.
Right, so we're getting there. We're getting close. We could also add a bunch of mana. Right, we should probably just do this. Sack the tapped one. And then we pull out another Tactician. You see the power that's available to us within Elves, which is pretty cool. Should we start smashing in at a certain point, right? We're getting close. We're getting really close to the smash. I do like the Rakdos Berserkers. It's really, really interesting. We have unlimited mana at this point. I'll get +1s. Ooh. Make some more. I guess we could have sacrificed for another Warhammer. +2/+2 and Death Touch. I think that should do it. Right? +2/+2 and Death Touch on everybody should probably do the trick. We got a board, baby. Elves living the life. Whoa. Opponent goes first. Hand looks fun. Playing a little slow, but we've got 2 Heralds, which is like really, really good. Go Charger. I believe in you. Faceless Haven's really nice. I think that's going to be a good card. Pass our turn. I don't want a Warmaster yet. It's such a good card just to throw away to this Bone Crusher Giant that would have stomped us, right? Would have stomped us out of oblivion. Sucks for just taking it. Push it to a 3/3 and then it can block it for good. They're gonna slay our Elvish Warmaster though. There's no way that stays in play. Faceless Haven. Kill the Robber first. They have another Stomp and we trade. Just a Shock. That's fine, whatever, right? So this is nice because everything gets plus, and we get you know, a token that gets plus as well. No attacks, down to 13. We have another Tactician on top of it, and then the 2 Heralds. So if we can survive just a little bit, we're going to be okay. 13 live. Let's take the Fireblade Charger again. Just trading, that's fine. We get a 3/3. And I think we should just push this out there as well. Because we don't want to block with the Tactician. Go Elves! Believe in you. So the walls are up. They're not getting through. You know, we pull up Plains as well. And everything goes up again. Probably just use Harald, though, a couple turns in a row here. 4 cards in hand. We've not seen a single new card other than these Faceless Havens. Oh! Oh! Ellie got 4 snow mana. Nice, and they push their other in. I like that. Take 8 damage. We lose our Sentinel here, probably. Keep the token. Take 4 damage down to 8. Tyvar. No, but we do get another Tactician. The Warmaster's really good. But the Tactician is, like, godlike. Let's do Warmaster. Right, it's just so good to make all the tokens. It's just so good, man! I think we could actually probably hit in for a couple. Alright, they only have 1 colorless mana, so let's take our 6 damage. Annex in play. Have we seen a single new card? No, it's just these Faceless Havens. I'm really surprised, to be honest. Some decks go all out, and then other times it's just like, nah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's too much. Too much. I think we can cast this too. Couple tokens, I guess. A couple tokens, I guess. Maybe they've got a cleave for us. We get quadruple block, though. We get Tyvar. We could also just take our Tactician. Let's take the Tactician. Let's smash home. Right? Elves, baby! They're hitting hard in Standard right now. Like, that's a field state. Still sitting on the Rally of Ranks. Right? Going absolutely nuclear here in the Kaldheim pre-release event with Elves. Alright, I like this hand. Opponent goes first, but, you know, we have a Warmaster. And he is indeed a Warmaster. That should not be a 2-drop. It is, though. So we'll allow it. Yorion, though. Get ready for a long game. Hello, good game. Let's get after it. We will need a white land at some point. Well, add 1 mana of any color. That kind of fixes it. Can we avoid a Doomscar? Can we dodge Doomscar? You know, that's gonna be the dream here. Hit for 1, baby. 19 more turns to go. Oh, that's a nice looking island. Look at that art. Woof. I like it. The new loading screen, too, is super, super cool. Things are right up my alley right now as far as the art goes. So good. So good. I'm just, like, obsessed with the island. We lose our Warmaster here. You know, Apparition. Cool. Cool new card you're using, I see there, eh? Oh, man. Just trying to get some open mana for us. Like, you know, if they do Doomscar us, we get our Warmaster back, which is actually relatively decent. Let's see if it works out for us, though. Oh, Yorion decks. Aren't you just a joy to play against? Nice. Playing Zendikar cards. Zendikar Rising pre-release. Alright, let's just get after it. We do a mill, then we pull something from the graveyard back. Typically, we could play our Tyvar first and then re-pull it from the grave, but I like to just have it out there. Nope, nothing. Oops. 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 Should have played Tyvar first. It's being greedy trying to find those elves. How do we not pull an elf? This is absolutely insane. 80 card deck, you know, 3 copies of Skyclave Apparition. Really cool stuff here. Right? Get ready for a 4th copy of the Skyclave Apparition. Coming up next. Let's get the king in play. Let's grab our Avenger. All right, that'll give us some draw. We can trade with the Skyclave Apparition. Would re-trigger the Harald if it enters, so we absolutely know that there's no removal, right? It would have to be exiles. I would like to -6 on Tyvar, but 3+1s is hard. They're not doing anything, though, and they're not bouncing. Well, oh, we actually don't get these back. What am I thinking? These are Skyclaves. We just get XX tokens, the blue-blues. I know this. But still, it does take them away from wanting to actually fulfill it. Here go, bro. Alright, we get Nico Ares. That's fine. At least there's one original card in this deck, other than the islands. Alright, we get the draw at least. It's not that bad. So worst case, we can just pull it back. Well, we have to Warmaster. It's just such a good card. Now we basically... Well, no, we can Tyvar. And then we'll 0, right? Actually, we'll tap this. And we'll just try to go really wide. Right?
There's enough glory for all of us.
Let's take the trades. It'll just give us XX, which actually makes the wipe, you know, a better idea for them now. But we'll see. I'm not about to leave their creatures be unblockable and let them be drawing or whatever, right? I think it's draw. Return it to its owner's hand, so then they just get to re-exile those cards again, right? Not good. Come on, brah. View battlefield. We want the big one. So that's fine. We get the draw. We lose 1 life. Land. Less than ideal. Let's toss it into the field, though. Two cards in hand. 6 mana. 1 Castle Vantress. 3 shard tokens, which I love the look of. Wow. Absolutely banging art in this set. That's probably one of the nicest things so far. Oh, TikTok, 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 TikTok. Human token, VIP, 947. I don't know who you are, but I'm holding you accountable to this rope. I'm watching you. Good golly. Nice, bro. Gorion comes over. They scry 1, draw a card. Visionary's not bad, right? That's pretty good. Good game. Let's throw Harald out there. We'll grab the speaker, which is a nice little draw for us. Tactician is awesome. Tactician in play. We can untap something here as well. One of these 2/2s. I don't know if that's relevant. Let's just go wide.
They will remember our names together.
Getting after it. They need a field wipe. We could be using that new card that you get the 2/2s made out of. Is Ailey's V with the rope? I'm so sorry. I'll say sorry. Do we get a field wipe here? She deserves it. Alright. Elves are wide. We are super vulnerable to a wipe, though. At least she's trying to think her way out of it. You know, I respect that, at least. Right? I shouldn't BM people for being slow. Now I feel bad. Right? Looking for a wipe. Looking for a wipe. Omen of the Sun. Gains a little life, but I don't know about that so much. Let's take a draw. No, just land. Where is it? Do we not have it? Here we go.
Strike like the cosmos serpent.
There it is. Big hits, baby. Woo! Elves. Alright, well, I think we have to mulligan this. I mean, 2 Tyvars looks kind of gross. If we end up with 2 again, we'll toss them. Start nice and slow. Alright, let's get after it. Mono white. Hallowblade. Brody. Tyvar is out next turn. Let's see what they're doing. Alliance players, right? Freaking Alliance players, man. Why don't you go hang out in Stormwind, bro? Oh, nice. Freaking Alliance players. Using old cards again. Using old cards! That's our turn. Preserver can do something. Come on! I was tempted to leave it, but we should just take it. Hello? It's your go, bro! Still your turn, G! Alright, we've got a god in play that's pretty cool. Makes our shenanigans more expensive, but doesn't really matter here. I guess we could have Agadeem's Awakening to get in it not tapped. But we'll see. You know, the 2/2 can block Hallowblade, start the discard from them. I have a Giant Killer, it's kind of irrelevant. Another Hallowblade, nice. Not looking good. Let's get these out here now. Why would you ever need to freeze up and read Fiend Artisan? What is that card? Let me just reread this Ikoria card quick. I'm a savage, I know. I know I'm a savage, you guys. I want to hear about it. Another discard. Fiend Artisans are 3/3s. Double block. Double discard. Do we have a 1-drop in here? No, just 2 drops. That kind of sucks. Alright, so we're dead next turn. Almost. Nice. It's gonna be game. Good game, Mr. Forge. I'm backing out now. No blocks, there's your head. Perfect. Right, so we can do nice things. We don't always have to concede. If our opponent goes first here, the hand looks pretty bad. We're going to toss it. You know, I don't need 2 Rally of the Ranks in hand. We'll toss a Tyvar here. Keep 6, he can go. I think this is our last match with this deck of the day. And then I have to do intro, outro, get to town really quick, do the both uploads, then race back and do some more content. We pull a 2-drop is the question. Mire Triton. Alright, it's Esper. No attacks. We'll stay defensive here. Yeah, we'll take the trade. Hammerette calls the dead. That's nice. The Ascendant Spirit. That's a very nice card as well. Visionary grabs a card. Hopefully a land. Yep. That's for next turn. So we can do some stuff. We need Tyvar to trigger and stay alive, so it's going to be a little bit awkward. Oh, they get their spirit in as well. Not good. Nice. No blocks. The Tactician takes everybody to 3, right? So why lose our creature now? We should have taken that damage earlier, too. If only we had an elf. Something for 3. No attacks. Maybe the Warmaster first could have been a better play. It's really hard to say. Right, we can tap for quite a bit of mana with the Tactician, though, which, you know, can allow us to play our Warmaster and Tyvar. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Rider on the Tactician. Really nice. Really, really nice. No blocks. Sucks. Alright, Fiend Artisan can chump block. They're down to 1 card in hand. The Spirit still needs to go up twice. No attacks. 22 to 20 doesn't really do anything for us, so we'll just hold off there. Nice. No blocks. Sucks. Down to 4. And it has flying. Oh! That flying screws us. Tyvar can make mana here.
Who's got a foe for me to fight?
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, we can do this.
But we're super dead, so just good game. The Ascendant Spirit is a house. Alright, we'll be on our way now. I think we can keep this. It's not great, but we'll play the Triumph first. Felmir Knight? No, it's a zombie. Death Touch coming our way. Right? We know we're going to get hit with some poison counters. 10 poison counters and we lose. Javel. Very nice. So they could have removal too, right? That's our turn. John put a Blightfang in the house. We're getting Rock'em Sock'em roboted here. Does not feel good. You know, at all. They've got removal. Cheval's gonna give them the draw. We're basically just playing into death. But hey, maybe somehow we get lucky. Maya's even upset about it. She's screaming. Moss Viper, that's okay. And then just the attacks are fine as well. I mean, they're not fine, but something that we have to let happen. And unfortunately, this is something that we have to let happen too. Oh! We should probably Tyvar first. But this will also kill Planeswalkers. So that's annoying. But I still think it's better just to get after it.
Join me in battle.
Right, I mean, we do have 3 blockers. It just sucks, though. I'm sure there's removal. Yeah, okay. So that's game, right? Kill the Viper. We lose the Planeswalker, of course. There's only 2 creatures in our graveyard. Not quite enough. I guess we can try and just trade with Javel. Yeah. Let's kill a Blightfang. Their removal probably just kills us. They also can go wide. It's nothing really that good to grab, but it doesn't do any good in play either. No blocks. I mean, we can trade if there's not removal. 4 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand. Vorinclex, nice. Well, that's that. Kaya, we need your help. Phase this thing out for me. Oh! Right. Kaya? We need your help. Not that Kaya's in our deck at all, but in the lore, Kaya kind of is hunting down this beast here. We can cast this for 2. Just to pull out the Warmaster, I guess. I mean, the Artisan's good too, but I think the Warmaster is better just because it's an engine. Let's see how we fare. They have 4 cards available. Down to 2 life, baby. Another Vornclex. Good game. No blocks. Oh, getting hammered here. We have no 1-drop, that's fine. Some elf on elf action here, interesting. Nice. Right? Let's see how it pans out here. We need to top deck a land. If not, then, you know. GG's, bro. We'll do our best, though. Alright, so are we playing against a goblin deck, or what happened there? I look away for 1 second, and they popped off harder than I've ever seen! Alright, let's get a Visionary in play, make a token, take a draw. Another Warmaster's nice. And we have 2 Tacticians, which is really good as well, so... We have what we need, it's just... Are they gonna beat us there, probably, is the thing. Let's see how it pans out. We need that 4th land. Well, we already have it in the Visionary, I guess. I wouldn't mind another, though. If they get a Tyvar, I'm gonna cry. Oh, they get a Warmaster. Nice, right? It's the new goblins, you guys. The new goblins. Not quite, but it's close. Oh, we should just go for it, too, shouldn't we? No. We should go straight to Tyvar. I guess. And then the United Harald, we know at least we'll bring it out as a guarantee. Artisan can start tutoring stuff if we can get more mana, LOL. Again, these all tap for mana for us for the Artisan, so that should help. And we just need to push our Warmasters out, but they already have 3 in play, so... Like, I don't know how we're going to catch up to that, really. Woof. Oh, nice. Another Harald. Lands, Vornclex, oh my god, and then just the Elf. Their 4th Warmaster was there, too? Are you insane? Are you insane, bro? They just need to tutor for these Tacticians. Wow. So crazy. Oh, so crazy. They should kill Tyvar. Right? We could triple block one of these things. Right? What do we think about the triple block on a Warmaster? No. So much damage. Cry. And without Tyvar, you know, we can't tap all of these as mana, which we had previously kind of relied upon. And turn, and these resolve. Everybody gets -1/-1. You know, that's just a good game. That's so good. That's so good. Come and get us, bro. Oh my gosh. 4 Warmasters in play. And I get to kill all of our creatures too. This is some shit right here. So good. Wow. Resolve all. Hopefully it goes quickly. I guess they're resolving them one at a time. So good. No blocks. Just take it on the chinny chin chin. Good game. I want to be on the play into the perfect draw. And like minus 27, right? Isn't that crazy? All right. So Elves is amazing. What a great deck. We're fine tuning it. It's getting better. It looks like a lot of other people are playing it. So, you know, rogues are here. Now we've got angels and elves pretty prevalent. Are we going to see a really good warrior deck come of things? You know, that really could be a Dungeons and Dragons thing. A wizards deck, potentially. I don't know. I think we're going... those are not actually where we want to go. Elves has got nothing to do with the party mechanic. LOL. What if goblins came back in standard? Now that's something we could get behind, right? Which is weird, because like now that we do have elves and angels really, really well, it's like, you know, you think of rogues and then you want to go to warriors, but it's like rogues are not... It's like that's I know they're both creature types, but it's different. One is like a race and the other is a class, if that makes any sense, right? Anyways, you know, move over, rogues. We got some new decks coming your way, and you know, I think that they're going to compete with you quite nicely. So thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Support financially on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, or our Amazon link. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to all your friends, and watch another video. We'll see you in a few seconds.